it up now.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our Master Your Money webinar for tonight. And I want to congratulate every single person here with us for making it to this webinar, especially on this International Day for Education. And when we talk about the International Day for Education, this is something that really touches us in a way or another. Why? Because simply for us, when it comes to knowledge, when it comes to education, when it comes to a person increasing their skills step by step and making a personal growth, a personal development, a self-education, this is something that it really means to me, especially when I heard this before from my mentor, Jim Rohn, when he used to say, formal education will make you a living, while personal education will make you fortune. So when you teach yourself, when you learn about things, when you make things really like knowledgeable for you will be the person that you will make it at the end. You will be the person that really will reserve these things to make it nice. I wanna say hello for everyone, everyone on, and I want to congratulate you to be part of this webinar today. And I want from you to focus a lot today on what we are going to have, because what you are going to have is something very important, very yeah, this is the minimum possible that we can give and that you can get in order to start 2024 in a best way, and in order to make 2024 and 2025, 2026, 2027, and all these a better years to change it. This might be a decision for you that you will take, whether you want before this webinar to be something and after it to be something else, or that okay, I will start, I will end, I will continue my life, and nothing will change for me. What we made here, we made something that will make change in your life if you follow it and if you listen to it very carefully, with speakers who already succeeded, worked hard on themselves in the last two and a half years. They made a change in their life. You will know, you will see them, you will understand for them, and they made it to be the people now helping you to do it the same. So now the part that I want to talk about and to focus on is the following. Mainly, it starts about the financial education by itself and why financial education by itself. First, I want also to introduce to you also the speakers for today. First speaker will be with us Lama El Kuba. Hello, Lama.
Hello, Abdullah. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Are you ready for today?
Of course.
Elian also. We have Elian Ghanem. also from
Hello
KSA. Lama
everyone.
is already
So
here in
happy to be
Dubai.
here.
And Elian, we are so excited also to hear about your experience and about what you have to say. Mike Marta, also from Lebanon. Hello, Mike, our
Hello,
youngest
hello.
entrepreneur on this call, youngest entrepreneur on this as speakers also. Jad Jrej, also from Lebanon.
Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
Jad. So can't wait to have this to share the floor with you, with all of you guys, because I saw during the last 2 years how much you increased your knowledge, how much you made a change alongside with all the people that you helped already during this journey to make a change in their life and the difference in their life. So alone, and also I want to thank every single person who joined us today. And believe me, guys, it's a matter of time before you become the person who inspires other people and to make things happen. So please let's give a fire, let's give a heart seven. Congratulations for our speakers with us today. On the comment, guys, let's add 777 and to give this round of applause, like we say on it for people making it every single day and helping other people to make it. So thank you. I'm so excited for this webinar. I'm so excited also for the news that we will be sharing with you at the end of this webinar. Don't leave us because the end will be the top of the cherry, as we say. So we'll have a lot of things, a lot of meaningful things. At the same time, make sure to take your notebook, take notes exactly on everything that we will be talking about today. It will be a pure financial education and financial literacy webinar, and we will start to make you better and better in mastering your money. So, what's financial education? It's very simple. If you check any definition for the financial education, you will see that it's the ability to understand how money works in the world. First, how someone manages to earn or make. The first step about financial education is to understand and know how to manage the money and how to earn it at the manages to earn it at the first step. The second thing, how that person manage it. First, you earn, then you manage. Because I remember a quote I read from Shaquille O'Neal, you know, this LA Lakers, Los Angeles Lakers player. This quote was, it's not about how much money you make in life if to become successful financially. It's about how much money you keep. Because some people make $5,000, 5,000 bucks like a day, a month, and then they spend 10,000 and they are bankrupt. They are negative in cash flow. Some other people make $3,000, but they spend 2,000 and they are positive when it comes to this. So the first part, how someone manages to earn and make it, and we will tell you also how you can do this. The second part, how that person manage it. The third thing, how he or she invested, turn it into more. Because money is not made to be saved in the bank. It's not money made to be saved in your locker. It's made to circulate, to go and bring more money. And the most important part, and also we will launch something, an important initiative at the end of this webinar, is how to that person donates it to help others. Because some people think at some point like, well, first, let's make money. Let's become a billionaire or a millionaire, and then we will take care about giving charity or helping other people. While the rule of money always says, and this is the rule, the karma rule, the rule of the world. If you and all the religions all over the world, they push for it. Even the universe, even the karma, everything push for it. And it's very important to understand. If you don't give, you are not allowed to ask. Some people ask, but they do not give. And this is something very important. One of the important things that we do, that we give first, and then the universe has its own way, and God has its own way to bring it back to us without waiting. Like, okay, I gave God, when you will give me back. No, it's not about this. It's about being genuinely giving this, making your life be a giver in your life, no matter what will happen. And then you don't know in which way things will happen for you. So in a simple way. I will make it simple to understand more financial education. Who amongst you know about Monopoly? Monopoly. Who played Monopoly? If you didn't play Monopoly, I think you were born 24. You didn't pass from 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 15 years. You were born more than 24. Monopoly, yes, that's perfect. So, what's about Monopoly, guys? Monopoly, it's very simple. It's the first basic thing that kids, our kids, when we were kids, we were learning about financial literacy without knowing why. Because in the Monopoly, if you understand, if you know it, like these four greenhouse, one red hotel, and you have this bank, you start to give money for each player, and then they have to go into these lands, and the more lands you have, the more rental you will get, because when the other player go into your land, they will have to give you a rent, like a fee. And then the more you build the houses, the more you build hotels, the more you have cash flow and you have money going into your bank account and you can grow. So the simplest, and then you have taxes. Then if you make something wrong, you go to prison. If you do something, you have liabilities, like you pay for things. This is pure financial literacy, financial education. Imagine now I'm living here in Dubai, and people all over the place here, they play Monopoly, but on real things, on real houses, on real buildings, on real lands. This is, they do it on real, in reality, not just on a board game. But why these board games are very important, and something else a Monopoly make us get good at, it's negotiation. We negotiate. Look, I want to buy this land. You will take mine. I will pay for you more. If you take this, I need this more one in order to have like all these three red or three yellow or something like this. So all these in the subconscious that we have, we are learning financial literacy, and this is all about how to make money and how to create passive income. This is the Monopoly. And the beauty in this part is when it comes to the cone of learning. Did anybody heard before about the cone of learning by Professor Edgar Dale? In 1969, the Professor Edgar Dale said something very important. He said, like, after 2 weeks, we tend to remember 10% of what we read, 20% of what we hear, 30% of what we see, 50% of what we see and we hear, 70% of what we say, and 90% of what we say and we do. So, what is the best way for someone to learn and to keep this knowledge in his mind or his head? It's to say and do. It's to say and do, doing a dramatic presentation, simulating the real experience, simulating Monopoly, simulating the cash flow game, simulating. When we do like trading on the demo account, it's simulating. You are simulating the reality. And then you can practice and practice without having the, and your mind will start to practice until your mind gets used to it. Or doing the real thing. For me, theory, it's nothing. Theory, it's something that's nice, but without doing the real thing, without simulating the real experience, it's useless for me. And this is how Professor Edgar Dale experienced this kind of learning in this way. So now, if we want to understand really why we focus, why as EcoLearn and Alpha Universe Group, why we focus a lot on something called financial education, why we do this, why in the EcoLearn and Alpha Universe Group, why with the Alpha Woman, why we focus a lot on this, I will introduce now with me the first speaker, Eliane Ghanem. Eliane, she will be explaining with me a little bit about her experience when it comes to these main points, why financial was important in her life. Hello, Eliane, again.
Hello, hello
Hello.
Abdullah, hello everyone from KSA. So happy to be here and to share a little bit humbly from my experience.
Of course, it's our pleasure also, and it's really nice to see after all this progress. We'll talk about it, how we can go this. Eliane, when it comes to the financial education, yeah, we had the discussion before about having the choice between having an advice and knowledge. what do you think about people getting advice instead of knowledge, and why it should be important to have at least both in the same time?
Yes, I experienced it actually with my surrounding. Every time people realize that I am into forex trading or I am into financial markets, they tend to ask questions as, what do you advise us to do? What do you advise us to buy or to sell? And is it good to go into stocks? Is it good to go to buy this coin or anything like this? And of course, the first thing I say, you need to have the knowledge, means you need to have the education, especially that today is the International Day for Education. And financial education is not an option, it's a necessity. Because people who tend to ask these questions, and they are many, and I totally understand them, will be victim for scam because they can be misled and manipulated. Because even if I say go buy and go sell, do you know why? Do you know how? Do you know based on what? Is it an intuition that I have? Is it a small or a long experience? So financial education, meaning the knowledge is needed, and you need to invest in it. You need to give in order to take this knowledge, and then you will find yourself easily knowing the good teachers, the good expert, the guru in this field that you can go and ask for advice. And because you have the knowledge, you will be able to use this advice better in a more aware way. You are more aware to go into this financial markets or the budgeting or the plan for your finance to have a good financial plan.
Nice.
This is it.
So advice is not bad, but advice based on ignorance, it's bad. So if you have knowledge in something, you can do it, you can have it, you can understand everything, you can delegate the job for someone and maybe some expert, but at least you understand what's happening. You are not scammed after this, because this is the main point maybe you
Exactly.
are focusing on.
Exactly. And
Perfect. But yes,
yes,
sorry.
and the once you acquire a financial education, it's a process, it's never ending, and no one can take it from you. It's yours, it's built in your character.
Nice. That's amazing. We are talking about the education, the financial education. Do you think that financial education, like it's opposite to traditional education, or I don't know. What do you think about? Because many people think like financial education, you are teaching people about businesses, about something like if as if we are attacking the schooling system. I don't know. What's your thoughts about this?
Now, personally, maybe you don't want to listen to me, but personally, I don't like school. I never liked it. But I used to fit in the school system.
We
But
don't have
the
minus
only
18 here in the school. If you are minus 18, put mute. I'm just kidding.
But the traditional education, it had to have the discipline to fit within the society, to have the basic knowledge. But the financial education is missing. So it needs to complete it. And why? I can give myself as an example because I made all the mistakes when it comes to finance. I mean, I took all kinds of loans since I started university. And the number one loan that a person starts to take is the student loan, whether in Lebanon, in my country, or worldwide. And people drag this loan. They enter the working, the market of starting to have their own job with heavy loans and debt. They will generate debt. Why? Because they have the lack in the financial education. They don't know how to balance their expenses with the income, how to make money. And they go with the system, they go with the flow, thinking that they are doing something good for their future, but they are dragging more debts. So financial education is needed in school, in universities, and if it's not there yet, go and seek it because you have to start to use budgeting and numbers at a very early age, in your 18, 19, and 20, and so long.
So let's make it in the context. What you really think that, okay, whether you like it or not, traditional education is important. It gives the academic intelligence for a student. I'm not talking about universities here because personally, I'm against it. So I'm not saying it's bad, but personally, because so far they are just giving theory. They are taking money, especially private one. They are not even teaching anything. But as traditional education, as academic intelligence, students are getting from schools or things, it's completing. Financial education is something that completes at the same time, because at the end, if they are student in 18 and plus, or any young person or even adult, we are dealing with money. So without money, we can, if you don't know how to manage, how to earn, how to grow, this is a problem. By the way, it's something to highlight. Some people ask me always, what is for who? Who is your niche in financial education? I tell, there is no niche in financial education. Like every person who is born, he has to go to school, who has to learn something. Financial education is for everybody. Every single person getting paid $1, he needs financial education, because they need to understand how do they manage their money, how do they grow their money, even if people don't have money. Because some people say, I don't have money. Why do I have to go and manage my money? No, 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 no. You missed it. The first part, it's about how you make money. This is financial education. And if you are not making money, it's about how you make money, and then how to manage it, and then how to grow it. So this is very important. Okay. So,
Indeed.
and let's go into the third part. The third uh, thing, money is an idea. The third point for why financial education. It really means a lot to me. And we discussed a lot this with you, even with Lama, with Mike, with Jad, with many people before. Like, money is an idea. I want to ask people here on this call with
Okay.
us. When I say money is an idea, what do you think about it? What kind of an idea? Let's see who is still awake with us at the beginning. When we say money is an idea, what's this? Energy. Energy. Okay. Self-development, plan. Okay. So far, you know this game called hot, cold that you are far from the answer, cold that you are hot, yeah, that you are close. So so far, idea to make money in it. Cold, cold, plan, cold, gold, budget, cold, concept to create in mind. Hmm? Hot, you are starting. Vision, have, creativity and making business idea cold. Any idea can make money cold. Lifestyle, perspective, hot. That's amazing. So let's move on it. Very
Yeah.
simple. When we say it's an idea, it's something like it's an idea in our mind, in our mindset. Like like the rich people and the poor-minded people. We have two kind of people. There is no third one. There is no gray zone. Even you are a poor-minded people, or even you are a rich-minded people. It's an idea in your head. For poor people, money is evil. For poor people, money brings curses. I don't know how they got this. So for rich people, money is not evil. What people think in their head is evil. If a person is evil by himself, is it have evil mindset. So if he has less money, he will be less evil. If he has more money, he will be more money. Only if the money makes reveal the inside you more. If someone is a giver with less money, he will be giver with less money. When you have more money, he will be giver with more money. Something important about also the poor-minded and rich-minded. Always the poor-minded ask themselves, tell themselves, I cannot afford something. This statement, I can't. While the rich people, always they say, how can I afford it? How can I do it? They always open a question, always make your mind think and give opportunities. While if you close your statement and say, I cannot have it, this means that you will not have it. You close it. You closed any opportunity to check any idea before. And I had a lot of experience about this when some people used to say, like, when I was younger than this, some people were say, I was like, how these people afford to travel all the time? And then some people, the father of my friend was always telling me, man, these people are robbing others. They are traveling. They are traffic. they're doing some illegal things and they can travel. When after a few times I understood like, no, if you make something simple, you can do it. So it's about more how you can do something. It's about the mindset by itself, how your mindset understand this. What
100%.
do you think, Elian? Also, as co-founder, you and Lama, for the Alpha Woman, when it comes to the women also, I know that there is a different mindset a little bit in our world since between the men and women about the money. Yeah, like we know that always men are aggressive, they want money, they go, they are providers, they do this, but women usually didn't used to work with money, didn't used to be friends with money. So, what do you think about this as uh, co-founder of the Alpha Woman and working with women also?
Yes, as you said, Abdullah, money is mindset. So even if you studied, even if you learned, even if you acquired the knowledge, if your belief system is closed, if your mind is not able to see, you will not be able to see ways to make money. If you have in your belief system said that money is root of all evil, even if you have all the knowledge, you are limiting yourself to acquire money. You are not open because money is energy. It is a force. It's powerful, and uh, and this is why we emphasize on seeing the opportunity not with our eyes to see it, but to see it from our mind. It's an insight, to have an insight to see the opportunities. And I'm so lucky and so uh, happy to co-founder with Lama Uba Alpha Woman, because we discovered in the financial markets, in the financial education, that women are shy in this field. They have like a little bit of old belief system. We always hear from women saying, we are not good with numbers. We think it's boring, or maybe my partner is better in numbers and managing money. It is risky, and it's all the contrary, because women are abundant by nature and women are proven to better manage the money. Why? It's true, money is mindset. It's true, money is energy. But why? Because it is related to the emotions, to our heart desires, to our preferences. And this is why women and money can have the best relationship ever, because we tap into our emotions. When we have money, we contribute in the society, we build communities like we did Lama and I with Alpha Woman. We tend to go more into charity. We nurture our family. Besides, men do the structure, they do the retirement plans, they do the school, they do the insurance. Women focus on the needs of their family because they are nurturer. It is their nature. So a woman with money, it works wonderful, but she has to work on the mindset.
Nice. That's amazing. That's really amazing. And it's very important to understand this because coordinating, collaborating, contributing in the society, and taking all the power we have between men, women, and young people, it's very important. As we are on the school, we are men, women, young entrepreneurs here on the school, even students who are growing more and more. If we give this, if we understand that money doesn't differ, guys. It doesn't differ. There's no money for men, money for women, money
Genderless.
for young people. It's about now some people are making millions and they are 19 years old, 18 years old. Some people are making millions and they are really yeah, it's about the idea, it's about the mindset, it's about the way that you think about it and the way that you work about it. So that's amazing. I don't know if you have something to add, Elian, but I think it's really important to understand that financial education is important and why it is important at some point. So now we will move to the next part. Okay, the next part will be now going into the action more and more. We started with the mindset, we started with the why and the mindset as we talked about the three part. Now we will move to the part two of this webinar, which is mainly how to create, and this is very important, how to create a solid financial plan. Some people don't think that creating a financial plan solid, it's really hard. And oh, it's really like mind blowing. And how can I do it? And which way? Now you will see that on one A4 paper, you can do everything and you can understand it. And I will introduce to you guys our second speaker for this webinar, Master Your Money, Lama El Kuba. Hello, Lama.
Hello, everyone. How
Hello,
are you
hope you
doing?
perfect. Being surrounded by all of you guys makes me feel super energetic, like I'm living in the universe by itself, not on planet Earth. So this is something super amazing and really nice. Raphael, you are already in the universe. I can see your background. You are there. We are on planet Earth. I'm in Dubai. Can you see me from out from out? That's amazing. So, how, Lama, by your experience, you went into a lot between being an employee to self-employed to business owner now and reaching a place where you need to manage your money in the right way. How did you do it in the easiest way?
Okay, so first of all, I want to say that I'm very pleased to see all the people watching us tonight, and it shows how much they are serious about their future. Um, I can say one thing when it comes to financial planning. I studied finance before when I was in the university, and I never thought that what I learned, or if you want to say like similar to what I learned, can be applied on a personal level. I always thought that this is related to companies, this is related to governments, but I never thought that this can be applied on a personal level. And tonight I will explain how we can create a solid financial plan. So first, when we talk about the financial plan, if you can see in the next slide. Okay, so first you must have a clear direction to where you are going with your finances. So what does this mean? What we are like saying here is to have a plan for your life, for your finances. And I will explain why. It is very important to have a plan, a clear plan for your finances. Let's say, for example, you are traveling. You are planning to travel. So in order to travel for this country, let's say, you need to plan for this trip. You need to plan to the places that you are going to visit. You need to plan your budget for this trip. Otherwise, you will end up like missing some sightseeings or restaurants that you wanted to try and you couldn't, or you missed them, or maybe you can lose time and money from lack of planning and the lack of management, because we want to get the best out of this trip. So the same thing that you can apply to your trip, like organizing and planning for your trip, you can do the same for your life. And why you need to do that? Because you never know when bad things will come to your way. For example, like the economic crisis that is happening in Lebanon or in different countries, maybe you will get fired from your job. You never know what will happen. Any sudden like activity that can happen to your life, you need to ask yourself, do you want to be surprised with the bad moments or the bad times when they come, or you need to be ready and planning for them? You need to have a plan B, of course. So also for students and employees who have limited source of income, let's say like one source or maximum two sources of income, barely, they should focus on budgeting. And when I say budgeting, is planning your spending, your investments, and your savings. So planning is easy and can be done planning is easy and can be done on a single page of paper. What I want from you is to grab a paper, a pen and paper, and I would love also to take notes, because now what I'm trying to explain is super important. It's simple, but very important. But before that, I want to ask you a question. So, what do you think is the secret of financial success? Anyone has an idea? I love to see your interactions. What is the secret to financial success? What do you think? Investment, spending less? You saw it. Okay. Maturity in management, organization, have assets. You are correct. Like everything is correct. Okay, proper education, having assets, okay. But the secret of financial success is to spend less than you make. And when I say spend less than you make, I don't mean that I want you to spend, like to live below your means. It's not that. It's like, I don't want you to, I don't want your expenses to be more than your income. This is what we are saying. Let's say, for example, if you are making $10,000, your expenses should be 9,000, maybe 8,000, but they should not exceed your income. And what we are doing here tonight is we will help you to learn two things: how to decrease your expenses and how to create another stream of income. Okay, so what you will see here now, okay, so this table, I want you to copy this table or screenshot this table. This table is very important because this is the income statement, or known as the financial statement. Okay, so, and each and every one of us need to have a financial statement. Otherwise, you will not be able to plan your finances. Okay, so, and like we say also, the financial statement is your story written in numbers. So here you will see your life inside, and you will start managing, you will start planning. Okay, so as you see here, we have income, and on the other side, we have expenses. Income is where money comes from. Okay, so from where your income is coming from. As for the expenses, it is where money is spent. So I will give a small, like a simple example about a student, let's say, with one stream of income, to make it simple for everyone so you can understand. So let's say this student is like he's having his income from his full-time job, or maybe from his parents, his grandparents, let's say, for example, or maybe he has a part-time job or a summer job. Maybe he has a scholarship that he has an income from his scholarship, or from a loan that he took, let's say, and he's spending it like wisely. On the other side, we will talk about the expenses, but mainly the expenses, they differ from each category. From for example, women expenses are different from men expenses. I know from myself, I need to spend my money on different things than a man he can spend. Or maybe, for example, let's say different categories. For example, an employee have different expenses from a business owner. Of course, the business owner, or a person who has a company, he has different expenses from a regular person. Okay, so, but to find common grounds for the expenses, we divided them into two categories, and you will see it in front of you. So we divided them according to the needs and to the wants. The needs are primary needs. What I mean by that is that they are necessary to your life and to your function, to function in your life. As for the wants, they are secondary needs. They can uplift your life, you know, they can improve your quality of life, but you can live without them. So let's say, for example, now this student, what can be a student's expenses? His needs should be related to college expenses, tuition fees, dorm rental. He needs to buy his books to get the education. On the other side, his wants would be related to luxury things, luxury clothes, or maybe going to vacations, partying during the weekend with his friends, like dining outside, you know, that these can be his wants. Okay, so now the purpose is we don't want the expenses to be higher than your income, to exceed your income. If by any case your expenses are higher than your income, let's say, for example, when I was an employee, I couldn't afford myself, so I had to start cutting from my wants. Do I have to go out every weekend, for example? I can choose like any activity, outdoor activity or indoor activity that doesn't ask a lot of expenses, let's say. Okay, so I started like dining inside the house instead of like going out every night and like eating in restaurants. So this is how you start cutting your wants, because you cannot cut your needs. You need to start with your wants. So here also, and this is very important, and this is also like related to the mindset, change your habits, change your bad habits. Like, how do you say, like, I forgot the word. Check your habits and see if there are good habits or you have bad habits, and eliminate them. You know, your habits can build your future or destroy it. Instead of having bad habits in your life, you can replace them with good habits. For example, instead of partying and sleeping late, you can start like sleeping early, waking up early, have a morning routine, for example. You can live in a healthy way, have like healthy habits, eat healthy, work out more instead of being lazy, spend your time on watching movies on Netflix, like this is like, these are bad habits. This time you can like easily, what?
You can invest it in good.
Yes, exactly. You can easily invest your time with lots of better activities, you can read, you can work on your mindset instead of going out with your friends and gossiping about people, for example. You can have a healthy lifestyle. And so many, you can start reading instead of watching movies, like silly movies on Netflix. You can read important books like Robert Kiyosaki's book, and now we will see his quote. So Robert Kiyosaki, he's my mentor. He's the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and I'm sure that most of the people here, they know Robert Kiyosaki because he's everyone's mentor. He quotes something: invest in your financial education. And this is what I want to focus a lot on. You need to invest in your financial education. If you don't know what is financial education, go find like ways. For example, this webinar, ask us, find people who talk about financial education. Invest your time before you invest your money. Here, it's important because you need to give yourself time. So you need to invest your time educating yourself, practicing, repeating, learning from your mistakes. Otherwise, it will not happen. Okay, and then you invest your money. To me, this is the smart thing to do. And to be honest, this is very true. I love Robert Kiyosaki, and I highly recommend you to read his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And I also highly recommend you to read the book of Kim Kiyosaki, the wife of Robert Kiyosaki. The book is called Rich Woman. It will work a lot on your mindset and will help you from a woman's perspective to understand why it is very important to have financial education and be financially independent.
Wow, that's amazing. Seriously, having this rich talk, I can call it rich talk here in this webinar with already our speakers, with you guys. I want to emphasize on something that at the end, maybe I didn't make it clear. At the end of this webinar, not only you will have some amazing news, we will have a draw and we will have 5 winners to win some valuable things for free, totally for free. So the people only who are here on this call, they will be able to enter on this draw at the end, and they will be able to win some free things that we are talking about, free valuable things, to be honest. So let's see what it's gonna be, because some surprises are coming at the end. So now for now, thank you so much, Lama. Seriously, understanding these small things, understanding how to budget, how to put your income, how to put your expenses. This is the income sheet. This is the simplest way to have your income sheet, to see everything in front of your eyes. It's very important. It's like, for example, going to see your weight. How much? Some people will go and say, like I did at the beginning of the year, 113.5, and I was shocked. You know, if I didn't go and see my weight, okay, I'm tall at the same time, so don't think that I'm too much big. So if I didn't see my weight, I couldn't put an objective now to make it better. And after, I want to put you in the frame of my progress. After 3 weeks only from the beginning of the year, now I'm down 3.5 kilograms. I'm now 110. I'm working on this, working out, having healthy food at some point, taking all this into consideration. And my goal by the end of 2024, and listen to me very carefully, by the end of 2024, because I'm 192 in height, I want to become 95 as kilograms. So I have a run for almost 18 kilos for 1 week, 1 year. We will see at the end of 2024 if we'll make it. So why I'm doing this, why I'm saying this, I'm saying this because if you don't see your statement, you will not know where your money are going. Very simply. Some people come at the middle of the month and they say, "Oh my God, I had $1,000 or $2,000, but I don't know how did I spend them." You don't know how did you spend them? This is a big mess. You have to know where are you spending each dime. This is not being like skeptic about money. This is being organized. This is knowing and understanding all these things. So seriously, this part was super important. Thank you so much, Lama, for this. It was really inspiring also. And let's go and move for the part of the second part. The second part of the second part, which how to understand and create a solid financial plan. Part of it is to understand what drives your income and your expenses. Now, Lama was talking about your income and your expenses. Elian was talking about the mindset that you should have at the beginning. Now, with our youngest entrepreneur here on the school, it was Mike Marta. He's only 22 years old. He used to make at the same time around 9K a month. He made profits. He grew so fast. And at the same time, he will be helping us to understand more what affects exactly your income and your expenses, and how do people don't understand in the right way how things are happening in their financial life. So hello, Mike.
Hello, Abdullah, and thanks for this introduction. I'm really like shy a little bit, but
No need to be shy.
I'm
You
very
have to be
honored.
proud.
Yes.
So, Mike, you
So
are
from
from
here,
a
I was
small village
talking.
in
Yes,
Lebanon. You made what you made. We will
true,
talk about it at the end, okay? But when we had
exactly.
talks, when you were always we were talking about the webinar, you were really like telling me that I want to focus on this basic wage formula. I want people to understand the biggest how to say misunderstand that people have when it comes to
Exactly.
their income and to their money. So the floor is yours.
Thanks so much. So from here, we'll go to this like simple formula, and it's like its name, it's basic, but the W real here represents the power, the purchasing power. And the nominal W, which is the nominal income that have Lama talked about, is about the income. If it is student loans or part-time jobs or even full job, I don't know, the income. Okay. And the P is for price of good and services. And as we know now in this like global we have we have like inflation, and he is not like it's something how can I say it, it's ثابت شو ممكن نقولها بالعربي.
Fix.
Fix, exactly. So many people get to this and come to get to this common trap, and they see how they can spend by seeing how what they are getting paid, and they are looking on the W nominal. And from that, instead from looking on the W nominal, we have to see the real purchasing power and how we can do that. I will go and let you, I will simplify it for you and give you an example. And from there, let's say Tariq, you can be all Tariq, anyone in his case. And let's say Tariq is an IT manager in a software company. His salary was 24,000 a year in 2023. And in 2024, he got a raise by 5%. But during this year, the inflation have increased by 10%. The question is here, did Tariq really get a raise in 2024? Let me see your answers. Exactly. And from here, how it's supposed to be measured? And the answer will be like really simple here. If the nominal income have been increased by 5%, and the P, which is inflation, have been increased as well, but by 10%, the real purchasing power will be decreased by 5%. And if we say that the nominal income was raised by 1.2K and the inflation was up by 2.4K, the real income was increased by 5%, which is 1.2K. And from here, we have to know that, in fact, he got his wage dropped down and he can spend now to 22K.8. And the question will be from here, what to do to keep your purchasing power? It's very simple. We all know it. And we have to increase our nominal income. We have to increase and get new money. So if we get 5% in our income raise and we get 5% in new money and the inflation is still 10%, from this I can spend as much as I spent last year. So it's the same. But here you are focusing on financial education, and it's not like I want to stay like this. I'm happy with those 24,000, but by going and learn some solid system that I can make more money from it. I can do and make much more. It's not like fixed by 5% even or 50. So as Abdullah have opened this talk and this session for you all, your job will give you a living, but your business and mindset will give you a fortune. So work on that. You have to do it. And that's all. I hope you got benefit. I will go to Jad.
Thank you so much, Mike. It's very important. This part is very important, and thank you for explaining it in the best way. Because, guys, it's very important to know that most people, the biggest trap that they have, they measure their income only. Their expenses. They make their expenses based on the income. They don't check the inflation. They don't check at the same time the purchasing power. But what really drives us to spend is our purchasing power. So we cannot ignore the inflation. We cannot ignore that we need to make money more than the inflation. And that's why for us, savers are losers. Because at the bank, what are the rate they will give you per year? 3%, 4%. Before the crisis, the last crisis, it was 0% in the US. Now in Switzerland is minus 0 point. You have to put, if you put money, you have to pay. So They don't give you, the banks don't give you the real money of the inflation. The only way to do it by creating your own investment, by creating your own business. We'll talk about it by creating new money that can be even more than 5% in this case, 10%, 20%. And then not only you will keep the same purchasing power, even if the inflation goes up, you will be able at the same point to make much more money and to become profitable more and more. And that's what you will do. Now you will ask me, okay, Abdullah, how we can make more money? How we can make new money? It's not for me. You have to ask this. You have to ask for Jad. Jad is with us on the school. Also, he's one of our young entrepreneurs in this business and investors, making profit past his funded account, making money, focusing on the trading part, and making money from his village, from his home, without moving out. So, hello, Jad.
Hello, Abdullah.
Jad, I really appreciate being with us as usual on this call and going into all this journey. I know that it wasn't easy at all. We will talk about it.
Yes.
But can you tell us, like, if we want to make money, what are the options that we have? And what are the best options? Yani,
Okay.
all the options, and after this, the best out of these all options.
Okay. First, I'm so happy to be with you tonight, and thanks for this opportunity. So let's talk about the 4 ways to produce income. We have on the left side, we have the employees, they have a job, they work for others, and the self-employed, they own a job and they work for themselves. And both of them, they sell their time to make money, like doctors, like engineers, like musicians. I'm a musician and a band leader. So as a musician, if we don't go to events or concerts, we don't make money. And the employees and the self-employed, they are 95% of the population, and they own only 5% of wealth in their hands. But in the right side, we have the business owners and the investors, and they are only 5% of the population, and they own 95% of the wealth. Why this big difference? Because they use the leverage of time and money. The business owners, they buy the time of employees to leverage it and to make more money. They own a scalable system so they can have a passive income with time. And investors, they make their money work for them and make more money in real estate, in trading, in stocks, in multiple ways. So I think the business owners and the investors, it's the best way to escape the rat race. So it's not, and it's not.
Wow. So what I can understand from what you are saying at some point, sorry, but we didn't hear at the end because the connection problems. But what I wanted to say, you continue. Sorry if I missed something.
No.
Okay, so I wanted to say that what we mean here, that using the leverage by time and using the leverage by money will give an unlimited potential of income.
Yes.
While counting on your time only, how much time can we spend? How much time can we work? 16 hours a day, 17 hours a day?
The day is only 24 hours.
What?
The day is only 24 hours.
Only? We can't make it more?
No.
Some people wish, like, oh my God, I hope the day was longer than this, especially in this, because we are not making everything in 24 hours only.
True.
So yes, that's true. That's true, 100%. Because if you count only on making money by selling your time, then your time is limited. Our time is limited on a daily basis, and even during our life. But once you use a system, once you create a system and you leverage by time of others, you buy time from the market, you buy time from employees, from self-employed. At the same time, you make your money work for you. by leveraging, as we do in our 12 weeks plan, as we do in what we have. We don't make money from our money. We do it from investors' money, even not only money. So we leverage our money with other people's money and we make money out of it. Also, we create the business that we want, and this is the beauty of it. I've been an employee, I've been self-employed, and believe me, guys, after the last 2 years, mainly the last 2 years, where I created my passive income, where I could travel for a month without working, but generating income when I come back and I see it going. It was like being a digital nomad, traveling the world, many countries, seriously, many countries in these last three. I totally understand. I totally understood the importance of leverage. This word leverage is very important, because if you don't have time, you can leverage your time. If you don't have money, you can leverage your money. If you don't leverage your time and your money, you will become a forever slave to the money by your time that you have. This is very important. If you don't understand this money concept, you will stay your next 75 years working for money, not making money and system work for you. It's so different. The concept here between the right side and the left side is so different. That's why the mindset, when we talk money is an idea, when we started as money is an idea, we talked about the rich-minded people and the poor-minded people. There is a reason why 95 of the wealth is only between 5% of the population. Not because they are doing unethical and illegal things. No, this is what the poor always say, like, they robbed us. Who robbed you? The rich. What they did? I don't know. They robbed us. What they did? How did they rob you? This is the mindset. No, a lot of people, every single day, if you see our stories, if you see the life that we do, if you see, you can do money, you can make money passively without even being in such a mess in your life. But you need to have the will and you need to have the mindset. Is it okay with you, Jad, the connection? Sorry, I took the talk from your side that I
Yes,
saw
yes, it's
that you have
okay.
some connection problems.
It's okay now.
So what now you are working on your mainly I see, Jad, that you focused a lot on your investment part. And now
Yes.
you started to create your own system and owning your system, your business. So what do you see that, what do you advise people with us on the school when it comes to these 4 streams of income?
It's never too late to move from an employee to a business owner or to an investor, sorry. So the choice is yours. Even if you are an employee now, it's not too late. You can search for a system that can develop your skills and with time to have a passive income and to develop
Nice.
a skill that will generate you money even if you leave your job. So it's very important.
That's amazing. And I want to thank you so much, Jad, for this. And we will get back with you, Lama, Mike, and Elian in very few, because almost we are at the end of this webinar. But now the most important also, the important part will continue. Now, it's very important to understand the income and balance sheet. If you don't understand the income and balance sheet, you will miss a lot. Now, after going into these steps, the first step, how to understand the mindset when it comes to your money and the financial part. The second part, how to get your income and expenses sheet. This is the income sheet we said, and how to get a solid financial plan. Also, how to understand the inflation and how to not go into the trap that most people go, that the average people go. And the last part, which is very important also, how to check the opportunities of the streams of income. These are the only 4 streams of income that you have. Now we go to understand everything in one place, which is the income and balance sheet. The income at balance sheet is not restricted to companies. Some people think like, oh, the assets, liabilities, income sheet is only for companies. No, it's not restricted for companies because every single person of us is what? Is a small company. We have our income, we have our expenses, we have our assets, we have our liability. So every person is a small company. So what does your income and balance sheet look like in the simplest way? This is it, guys. This is it. This is your income expenses. We went into detail to Zama for the income and expenses. But now the assets that also was talking about Jad on the right side when it comes to the asset part, like building a business, making your money work for you. We'll talk about these assets. And these assets, as Mike was talking also, they can fight the inflation. Only the assets can fight the inflation, but not in this. What is assets usually? What is assets? If I say to you asset, how do you identify an asset and you differentiate it from liabilities? What does an asset do for you? An asset, what does it do for you in your life? I'm waiting your answers. It generates money. A property I can rent, for example, generate money, makes more money. Hot, but not the answer. Put money in my pocket. Yes, half of the answer. Create passive income. And this is it, guys. Assets create something called a passive income. It generates income to my income expenses as cash flow. Cash flow that I'm having it on a passive way. I'm telling you this, guys. Building assets, it's not something overnight that happens with you overnight. Building assets needs time. Sometimes 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. It's not something, but imagine if you are living on this earth for 75 years, how much long is 2 years? How much long is 3 years? Some people are even impatient to go into a full transformation. Now I will tell you something. If personally, look my goal for this year. In 1 year, I want to get fit. In 1 year, I want to get fit. Will I be able to go down in my weight, for example, 20 kilos in 1 month? I will go to the hospital if I do this. I will stop eating. And I will become immune. No, I have to do it consistently. If I want to have my 6 packs, I don't want to have my 6 packs, but if I want, okay, to have my 6 packs, how much time do I need? I need 1 year, 2 years. You have to be patient because in the money, in the world of money and on the investment, the money goes from the impatient to the patient. And why most people they are failing to make money? Why most people they are failing to make money, to grow their financial life? Because they are impatient. They have no patience. They want to make money fast. And because they want to make money fast, as Elian was saying, they go for the advice. They don't go for the knowledge. And who's advising you? And this is always, I want to check, what is my book? What is my lovely book? This one. This is my lovely book for my mentor, Robert Kiyosaki. Fake. Buy it, guys. Read it. Fake. Fake money, fake teachers, fake assets. This is how lies are making the poor and middle class poorer. Why? Because they seek for advice with no knowledge. So they go for the wrong people to take advice from. And these wrong people, they will scam them. They will take their money out of them and they will become rich. Instead of going for traders to learn, let's say, financial market, they go to brokers. And you know broker from where it comes? This word broker. Broker. Broke. It comes from broke. They are broke unless they make you broke, guys. To be honest, they will hate me. Some brokers will hate me, of course. Already I'm hated in many places. Because when we say the truth, we are hated. So a lot of brokers hate me, guys. Seriously. But if you go and learn from a broker, all what he cares about is to make money, is to make commissions out of you. No, you can never learn from it.
You have to learn from the real people who are doing this in front of you, with you, beside you. And this is how you learn it in the right way. So assets bring income, while liabilities make you pay as expenses. What are the assets? Savings, we have to say at some point, but it's not really what you need. It's because it creates cash flow, passive income, even if it's 1%, 2%, but it does not fight inflation. While the real three main assets that my mentor Robert Kiyosaki taught me since I was a young person, how to build my business offline or online, mainly in this world, because it's unlimited potential of client, how to create income by real estate, and how to go into the paper assets, commodity stocks, option, foreign exchange, and how to create the money online. So these three, the paper assets, the real estate, and the online business, are the assets that generate income for you, while the liabilities are based on the loans that you get. Someone wants to buy a car. They go get a car loan. They will pay more than it should have, more of its value. And after 5 years, when they finish the loan, it will be underpriced. So car loan is a liability. It makes you pay on your expenses every single day. And rich people don't buy from their income and go for the car loans. They buy it cash from their own assets, and they make money. Housing loan, also educational loan. Imagine, guys, imagine this education loan. It made me sick, to be honest. Imagine someone, you are still in university, you have a loan. Instead of starting your life from zero, you're starting it from -2, like the parking in a place, P2, P3. You started -2, -3, minus 10,000, minus 5,000. Now you have to go back to zero after 5 years. And then from 5 years, they advise you, the society, go buy a car, house loan, car loan. And then you spend the next 30 years under 60 trying to pay your loans. And you are unable to move from a job to a business because you are afraid to lose your home, afraid to lose your car. Seriously. And this is so, for me, we are in the age of information. You can learn anything you need without paying that much, by paying small fees. And this is what we do in our partnership when it comes to the trading pit, to economy, to what we do in general, to all the partnership that we do. We try to get the highest value possible for people with the lowest cost possible, to show you that no, you can make money, guys, without paying $10,000 in a year for a private university. You can learn the business from itself because you are making money for others. You are not making money by yourself. And guess what? Guess what? Do you want to know the truth, the ugly truth, how you are making money from others, for others? I will show you the income and balance sheet for the banks. The banks. This is their income and balance sheet. They don't show you this. Their income and balance sheet. What is their assets? What makes money into their pocket? Cash flow every single month. Your car loan, your housing loan, your educational loan. This is the money they make. And guess what? Even with this 1% that they give you, or 2% or 3%, this is a liability for them to give you money for your savings. And that's why, to be honest, guys, what happened? What happens? If you go to put money in the banks, they will give you, let's say, 3%. It depends on each country. From 1% till 5%, let's say. But if you want to get a loan, you will have to pay. If you are getting 2%, you will have to pay 5%, 6%, 7%. If you are getting 5% as savings, you will have to pay 10%. So it's why? Because they want to have a positive cash flow. You will be taxed for getting loans, and you will have less money for your savings and your money. So that's why this is their balance sheet. It's totally the opposite. The other you know the coin, you have two faces. This is the other face of the coin. So be careful, be wise, be financially educated in a way that they don't rob you. They don't take money out of you. Even if you have a credit card for the point. I have a credit card for the points. but I always put money in the credit card. Yani if the limit of my credit card is 20,000, I can get a loan. I put 10,000, let's say, more, and I spend from this debit card. I use it as a debit card. It's a credit card, but I'm using it as if it's a credit card. I get the points, I get the miles, I get whatever I want, but at the same time from my own money and from the cash flow that you have. So always be smart. Don't go for loans. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. You remember what Lama was telling you about the secret of wealth? Spend less than you make. If you are not making more than $2,000, don't spend more than $2,000. Don't live on credit cards. Don't live on loans. Now work on yourself. Save $200 and $300 a month and make sure to make an investment, make an average investment and start growing. So your 2,000 will become 3,000, will become 4,000, and then spend more. Be patient. If you like this car, yes, everybody can go and have a car loan and then the car, but no, get this car from your assets, from your income, not from the bank, because you will pay big time. Okay? And to end up this, okay, I didn't remove this. Okay, this is how the poor income sheet look. Income and go for expenses. Assets, they don't have assets, they don't have liabilities. Middle class people income sheet, they take their income from their jobs, their earned income as being an employee or self-employed. Directly it goes for liabilities, car loan, housing loan, blah, blah, blah. And the rest, they take it as expenses. They don't even think about building assets. While this is the rich and wealthy people income and balance sheet, all the money goes, part of them, of course, to save and take assets, create assets. So the income will grow more and the rest go for expenses. And they pay their liabilities. They pay it by their assets. I will here I wanna what is going? Okay, here I want to go back about the assets, and I want to go back with Lama, Elian, Mike, and Jad for this very important talk. And I want every single person to talk about really your experience when it comes to moving. This here, it's very important. Moving from this side. What happened, guys? What happened, guys? Oh my God, this is my this is my account. Okay, this is my account. Okay, this is how we make it. This I didn't plan to open this, but it opened because the screen closed. Imagine, this is how we make money. $3,500 from 50,000, taking trades. You can make money. Anyway, we move through this. It changed the screen, by the way, because the TV went off. Like, we will go back again to this here, the 4 ways to produce income when it comes to the business and investment. Lama, I want to ask you something very important. And
Yes.
you have been an employee. You said like before that I've been an employee at some point and I was living below my means. I couldn't afford to have more things. At the same time, you went unemployed and then you started your business. Can you tell us, you lived on the left side and now you are living on the right side?
I was like here, now I'm here
I have a
and
problem.
here.
I can't hear you guys. One
If you
second.
see on the
Oh my God. Oh my God. 1 second. Again. Okay. Can you talk now?
yes. So I was saying that
Yeah.
yes, before I was an employee, but now I'm
Now.
learning.
Okay, now. Okay, now I hear you. Oh, because when the TV turned and it stopped. Okay.
Yeah, so your question was that I was an employee first, and then I moved to being a business owner and at the same time being an investor.
Yes.
And this is something like it's not hard, but you learn a lot from during these times, you know, because building, يعني, it takes time in a way that will make you grow. You become more mature. You will learn to discipline yourself. You will learn to be patient, to understand things, to wait, even if you don't see the results happening directly in front of your eyes. You know, like this is something that I never learned when I was an employee, despite the time freedom, financial freedom, all of these, you know. So like this is something that I really like from my
طب
experience.
now what is the pros and cons for you? يعني how easy it is at some point.
It's not
And
easy, it's hard, but but the thing is you are free. At least you have your freedom.
nice.
You know, you have your time freedom, your flexibility. Sometimes I work for a week from day and night. Now in 5 minutes we have a training. I have to jump in a training.
In
But
5 minutes? Okay.
yes, but this is who we are.
Nice. That's amazing. That's amazing. Mike, as a young entrepreneur with us, at the same time, you started. You have a nice story. I lived it with you 2 years ago when you started, to be honest. Uh, what do you see as yeah, you took this decision. You worked on this decision, okay? So
Yes.
how much you regret or you say thanks for yourself?
I can't remember any small thing I regret about. Like I did something they called me crazy about. I drop out from my uni, and not only that, I have closed everything I am doing from my job, from my I was going to mechanical engineering. I was a third on my colleagues. I have been learning as well business as a 10 major. I dropped everything, and I when I saw myself here, and the only thing that I have made me do this is I have saw how much I can do and impact people. And that's the most important part. By impacting more people and helping more people to get to their dreams, I see myself happy. And I want to dedicate my life in order to be helping others so they can make it as well. That's it.
Wow, that's amazing. And best of luck, seriously. I see all of you, the
Thanks.
hard work that you are giving, and you deserve to be on the spot now, inspiring other people and making a change in not only in your life, but in other people's life. So I move here to Elian. Elian, you have been in a job for 18 years, if I'm not mistaken. And
Yes, long
after
cycle.
yeah, after 18 years, last year, yeah, it has been 1 year so far.
Yes, I
You left it
resigned in
and
December.
you went full in it, and now you are in KSA
Yes.
and growing your business. Wow, this is nice. Can you share with us your experience at some point, your journey so far in the last 2 years, 3 years?
Of course. I'm so grateful because I had a career in the banking sector for 18 years. But I learned that having a career in the banking sector, I'm going to talk about my experience. The time is not mine. I am selling my time. I am giving my time. I am giving up my freedom. And I realized that at a very hard time in Lebanon, that is the economic crisis. But before the economic crisis hit the country, I had the opportunity to read Rich Dad Poor Dad, which helped me to see the opportunity ahead of me, actually. And I started the journey. It was very challenging for me because I come from an employee mindset, from an environment who works hard to get the money, who work for money, who is not liberated when it comes to money. And I realized that this is a weakness and it has to change. But how to change it? Going into the financial markets and then into the online business opened for me an opportunity to grow as a person, to build my character better. I explored myself and I learned, like someone said in the comment, life as a university is a school by itself. And I consider myself very lucky and grateful as well, because I am learning something that will stay with me, that is helping me to build and is helping me to help others as well become leaders and make their own money. And I discovered my mission, my life purpose. It's like the path found me. And I reached the bottom, Abdullah. I reached the bottom. Our salary became nothing. Radical
I know.
devaluation of the Lebanese lira after building a career for 18 years. It's not fun. It's lots of anxiety and lots of uncertainty. But here, this is what I want to say to others. If you are going in tough times, accept it's okay. It is moving you from a comfort zone to a better place. Accept it. It's okay. It will be temporary. Just
That's
see the opportunity and go for it. And for women, I encourage you to embrace uncertainty because it is the only thing that is true. The change is certain. Uncertainty, it's something normal. So embrace it. It's fun.
This is
And you
something
are
very
not
nice that that Steve Harvey always say at the same point. If you want to succeed in your life, you must become comfortable being uncomfortable
uncomfortable.
all the time.
Yes.
Some people, when they feel that they are uncomfortable, they are outside of their comfort zone, they no, they start, no, I don't want to take, I am not comfortable. The only way to succeed is to become comfortable being uncomfortable. This is very
Yes.
normal.
And
If you feel
school,
that you are uncomfortable with what you do, you are right. Okay?
exactly. And school doesn't teach you this. School
Of
teaches you
course.
if you fail, use this wrong. But life teaches you you are not failing, you are learning. And
True.
women has difficulties to accept failure. They want to make everything perfect and right. Unlike men, they are risk takers. If they lose, they are learning. Us, we go into drama. So I
True.
learned how to regulate these emotions. And I encourage women to go into this. And you are not alone. There is a community, mentorship, expertise, and it's an exciting world. I'm forever grateful.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Elian. Jad, from being a self-employed and now to being more in the investment world, in the financial world, like working from home also. Came to Dubai before coming back. We'll talk about it, guys. We are so close to have our draw and our big news. So, what do you feel moving from the left side to the right side? How much is easy? How much is hard? And how much is rewarding at some point?
Yes, first, it was not easy at all. And since 2 years, I was in the university and I was searching for a opportunity to make some cash, extra cash. So I was into trading. I go for YouTube, but no results. So I take the SATs, I develop my trading skills, and now I'm an alpha trader. I'm helping a lot of people in the community to be real traders. I passed my funded account, and also I'm looking forward to help many people as I can to be independent and to develop their trading skill. So it's not easy, but it's totally worth it.
Wow, that's amazing. Seriously, that's inspiring and amazing. I don't want this night to end seriously. I got fired up. I got excited. Guys, who's on the call is really fired up. I want to see your comments seriously. How do you see that at some point this webinar so far has been beneficial for you and really that it changed something seriously to spread it because this is being recorded, by the way, and broadcasted on the eLearn TV on the YouTube channel. It will be there so you can watch it back and you can send it to people around you. I want to say something very important. Guys, mark this date. Mark this date. I will start with the far one to go back for the shorter one. 23rd and 24th of March, 2024. It will be our big event for the EcoLearn Summit, our yearly anniversary, our yearly event, by the way. This is the website, ecolearnsummit.com, ecolearnsummit.com, where you will be able to join us here in Dubai. It will be the first day will be with our speakers. You can watch this video. You can book your ticket. It's once in a lifetime event that's happened for you. It can change a lot. You will see on the website why you have to attend it, why it's important to attend it. At the same time, you can see here the speakers, the program, all of it step by step, and you can download the schedule. Who are our partners? Of course, we are still at the beginning. We still have 2 months for it. Many speakers will be added and many partners will be added. So you can check the speakers in this event, who they will be. We brought you one of the best speakers when it comes to the influencers and mindset, in entrepreneurship, in business, in online business, in real estate, and financial market, and from different countries, Not all of us are with us, of course, on the project, where you can know and you can learn from them the best. We still have speakers that are coming. We have our partners at the same time and our sponsors who are supporting us to go into this. And you will be able at some point to go and to watch it, whether you come to Dubai here, and I push you to come here, because in the first day we have panels, we have educational panels with these speakers. You will learn from them how they succeeded. It's not us, they are successful people here in Dubai and worldwide. So I learned from them at some point. We brought to you these people. They will be here. You will be watching them. We already agreed with the production house to be live streaming this event live. Everything will be there. If you are not coming to Dubai, you can watch it live. And if you are coming to Dubai, the next day we will have a boot camp on the 24th. It will be the first day in the Grand Millennium in Business Bay. It will be it's an amazing place, by the way. And in the next day, after we finish the first day, after we have all these speakers and the business networking activity, the next day we will have the boot camp with the speakers that you saw today. We will be giving you a pure game plan to activate and to work on what you learned in the previous day. So what you learned in the previous day, you will be able to get it and to put an action plan for you in the next day. It will be a 2 days event, super important, and the prices will be very low, especially for the people who are attending this. You can DM us on WhatsApp. I don't know if we can, you can check it on the website. Once you go to the website, you can fill the form. And you can DM us on Instagram at abdallah.harfoush or at Ecolearn. Here, if you book your spot, you will have here the name, email, mobile, country, coupon code, and how you will pay. The tickets will be on sale for the early bird. Today it starts for the early bird. And guess what? If you are here, the ticket for the 2 days is $200 normally, the price for the offline, and $100 for the online. But as the early bird for 1 month until 23rd of February, it will be $100 for the offline and $49. You will have the prices from our team for the online. Imagine. But the most interesting part, that if you DM us money 75, you will get, okay, listen to me very carefully. If you DM us, Ecolearn 30, my bad. Ecolearn 30, only for the people who attended today. If you DM us Ecolearn 30, you will have a 30% even discount on what? On the early bird price. Whether it's an online or offline. Whether it's online or offline, not only the early bird price you will get a discount of 30% on the early bird price. So you can get it and you can watch it, with the possibility to watch the replay of the 23rd for a full week. 1 week. You will have a replay for it. You will be able to attend it and to watch it for a full week under your name. It's Ecolearn 30, yes. So you can DM us on this number. And Jenny, if you can add the number, please, if you can put it, our number in Dubai, and if you can fill the form and enter the coupon code. Sorry, guys. If you can go fill the form on the website, Ecolearn Summit. Okay, it's Ecolearn Summit. You put the name, email, mobile, country, the coupon code, which is Ecolearn 30, and you put the method of payment that you will get, and then our team will be reaching out to you in the next 24 hours so you can get it and earn it. This is the first time that we do it here, and we say it. Also, for the other part, and this is very important. By the way, did I share the screen? Here. Sorry. Here you put the coupon code Ecolearn 30. You fill the form. You go to the website ecolearnsummit.com. I will send you the details. You can watch it. You can see everything when you send it. I will send it here so you can check it. Look, this is the website. Also, Jenny, if you can share the funnel also, so people can know and watch the invitation if we have it. Okay, so this is when it comes to this, and this is the official website of the event. This is our 6th edition. For the time number 6, we are doing it. It's offline and online, and believe me, it's full of value. You don't want to miss something like this at all. You don't want to miss it because we are preparing it day and night to have something very nice. Also, if you are coming to Dubai, yes, this is also the other link, the website and the link for the event. You can click on it and you can check it. Now, also, if you come here, you will have a boat party. At the same time, we will have a safari activity. And at the same time, we'll have a camping in the desert. So it will be Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, the event. Boat party Sunday night. Monday will be the safari and the camping. We will have also in the Top Golf on Tuesday. So make sure to come for 4 days at least. The second thing that I want to share with you. So it's very important now to talk about the EcoLearn. But the second thing, and also which is something very important here, in a week from now. Okay, in a week from now. Okay, this is my free ebook. 5 ways to boost your financial future. You can get it and you can grab it also. You can DM us on Instagram or any place. Also, Jenny will be sending the link of this book here, so you can have the PDF. It's 25 pages almost. You can read it. It's totally for free, and you can start answering every single question in it to go in the right path when it comes to the 5 ways to boost your financial future. On the other side, before we go to our draw and to win, for you to win, on the other side, we have a super special offer. Here I left it 70. When it comes to how to manage your money program and the SATs, both of them, for the first 5 registered who will TM us and talk to us, you can have a 75. I'm adding something. No, you send SAT 75 or money 75. You will have a 75 off discount on this. If you take one of these, if you take the How to Manage Your Money program, which will help you. What you saw today, it's only 30% of what you will see in the How to Manage Your Money program. The How to Manage Your Money program is a detailed plan about how to change your financial way, and you have to plan the plan to get the budgeting, how to get out of bad debt, how to create additional income, how to put aside $100 to $200, how to grow them, and all the plan with how to set your goals, how to set your financial goals. You will get it. It's only $250, and the SATs, the Simplified Abdullah Trading Strategy, if you want to have your trading program, one of the best trading program that we did, that you learn from zero to advanced about the strategy for the swing system and the scalp system. If you decide to take both of them, instead it will be $500. So instead of $500 after the 75%, if you take both of them, it will be $450 for both of them. And believe me, what you are doing, this is something that we only did on the Black Friday and on Christmas, and this is the last time we do it now for this period because of this webinar. It's very important. You can see on the message where you can send and ask for it. On the 4th of February, it will be the International Day on the occasion of the World Cancer Day. The Alpha Universe charity that we launched during Christmas time last year. We launched newly the Alpha Universe charity and community. We are partnering with the Children's Cancer Center of Lebanon to present the Uniting Against Cancer webinar, where we will do a webinar. It will be a Sunday. We will host one of the responsibles or the main people who run this association. It's a worldwide association, but started in Lebanon, and they are helping children who have cancer. And this is very important, guys. As I told you, it's part of the financial education. It's charity and the power of giving. Because without giving, you are not here to ask, to be honest. And we launched this. It's a link on their website. So we launched this initiative. It will be for 2 months, starting the 4th of February. As after you watch this, please be many and invite as many people as you can, guys, because I really care about this. We have to really care about this social cause, because cancer is something that it's out of our hand. Imagine young adults are suffering from cancer. What if a kid? What if children are suffering from this? How much pain they are into this, and how much hope they are counting on us to make it happen. It's not something that you will send to us. It will be sent directly to the center. So this is the link. Also, it will be sent, but yeah, we'll send it now. So here you can watch it. You can register here, book your spot. It's for free, of course, for the webinar. You will watch my invitation here. Make sure to watch it. And here the link of donation that they put us. It won't be activated exactly before the 4th of 4th of February. This is the link from their website, that's ccl.org.lb. This will be, you can donate from starting $25 and above. You will put the amount and you can add it. It's just by debit card, by credit card. And our aim is to fundraise up to only $5,000. We are not asking for more. We're not asking for 10,000, 20,000, 50,000. If we can make it in 2 months, it will be an amazing mission that we did in 2 months. To raise only $5,000, we will be able to help in our way these people, these children, to have a better, maybe to hope for a better future and to make a change. So seriously, this is something that makes goosebumps for me, to be honest, because it's something that really will help and will support a lot of people. Now we will go for the last part of our event here, our webinar, which is the draw. What we will have on this draw? Okay, always we love surprises. We love to congratulate Peach and to reward people who really are committed and are staying with us at some point. We will open every person, Jenny, on this call only. We will add their names. You have to put your full name, guys. Okay, you have to your full name, as you see. You rename if you didn't put your full name, and you will be on this draw for 5 prizes. The first prize will be on a free SATs without paying. The second one on a free How to Manage Your Money program. The third one will be on the third and fourth on 2 free tickets for the EcoLearn Summit. Free tickets. Whether if you are attending offline or online, it will be for free. You will tell us. Free ticket, 2. And the last one, and guess what? I will keep it to the end. The last one is the better one. Most people love it. So if we can, Jenny, if we can start, you are co-host. If you can share
have
the
a
Yes,
screen.
yes. Hello, everyone.
Yes,
I already
speaker are
added all
included.
the
Yes, Mike.
names.
شو بدي اقول Mike? Sorry. شو?
The speakers are included, yes?
No.
Everybody is included on this call, except the speakers, because they are the example. Imagine I'm included. Okay. So,
Okay, so I added all the names, but I will remove everyone who's not in the call.
okay. But you can share the screen from your side once you want.
Yes.
I love this part. By the way, in the EcoLearn Summit, we will have much more valuable gifts. This is nothing. Okay, so,
So I will start now.
okay, the first name. Let's see. I can't see. Oof. Hold it. Okay,
Yes.
this name. Let's see. It will show us the name.
Yes.
Okay, of course,
Rayan
connection.
Al-Awar.
Rayan
If
Al-Awar
Rayan
is
is
with
in the
us.
call, you have to raise your hand.
You have to raise your hand for the SATs. This is the first one for the SATs. Is he on the call? You have to say I'm on the call or else you will lose it. If you are not on the call, we will.
I don't see his name.
He's not here. Again, we're still on the SATs. Again. So, Lisa Kozni. Are you with us, Lisa? If yes, you can raise your hand. Can you see
Cheers.
as anybody can see
Yes,
her
yes.
name? Okay, she's with
Yes.
us.
Yes.
Okay, so congrats, Lisa. You got the SATs for free. Let's start your journey when it comes to the financial market. Congrats, it's totally for free. You can DM us. Hala, we'll send the number at the end so you can get your program. Believe me, it's priceless for me, but that's amazing. So congrats, you have our first winner. Now we go for the How to Manage Your Money program. Congrats, we go for the How to Manage Your Money program. Mahmoud Hassan. Mahmoud Hassan, you are with us on this call?
He is not.
He is not. Okay, again. I think people, when you say again, they say, yes, he is not. So, okay, again. Christine Abishara. Christine, you can win the How to Manage Your Money program. Congrats, Christine. And that's amazing. You are one of, nice. That's amazing. Congrats. We go for the third, now the first ticket for the EcoLearn Summit 2024 on the 23rd of March. First free ticket to attend the event, whether it's online or offline. Zainab Mansour, you are with us? Zainab Mansour. She is with us. You are with us, Zainab. Need to raise the... Okay, perfect. So congrats. Get ready for this amazing experience. Whether it's online or offline, you have your free ticket already. This is priceless also, this event will be. So it's super important. Congrats. The second name for the EcoLearn Summit free ticket. Second name. EcoLearn Summit free ticket. It will be Susie Saliba. Nice. Congrats, Susie. Elian, شو القصة أنت وفريق? So congrats, Susie. Super amazing.